Young and Restless early spoilers January 12th to 16th. Victor brutally blindsided. Kane plays ruthlessly dirty. As we always do on Early Edition Day, we talk about what's coming the rest of this week and then dive into what's ahead next week. Young and Restless early spoilers. Diane annoyed with Jack. On Wednesday, January 7th, we've got Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, telling Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, that Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, said she cannot steal the AI and isn't going to follow through on her threat to leave Victor. Diane, of course, never thought that Nikki really would help, but Jack still has faith that Nikki may try. Diane says it's all lip service and says Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, is more likely to help them. Jack tells Diane not to be petty, which rubs his wife the wrong way. She tells Jack that Nikki will never go against Victor, but Jack is certain the Abbotts will win in the end because they're good people. The battle for AI control and Billy's risky move on YNR. Meanwhile, Diane is hoping Michael Baldwin, Christian Jules LeBlanc, may get proof that Victor used the illegal AI so they can leverage it. Jack thinks Michael and Nikki are equally loyal to Victor and that he won't send his boss to jail. Jack also says they need to make a proactive move against Victor. Kyle shows up and they talk about having Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, run a story implicating Newman in utilizing illegal AI against Jabot. They are a little worried that Billy could get in trouble for libel because there's no tangible proof yet. Kyle says Billy is ready to risk it, but Jack doesn't want them to pull the trigger yet. He's going to try and get proof, but won't tell them what he's up to because he doesn't want them to worry. Lily Winters rejects Kane and exits Genoa City on Young and the Restless. Meanwhile, Kane brings Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, a rose and talks about how giddy she makes him feel. She tells Kane it's nostalgia, and that's it. Lily says that New Year's Eve kiss means nothing. She is leaving town for a couple of months to spend time with the kids. She refuses to let Kane come along. Lily says Kane won't stop pushing her and she's had enough. Lily says she will never be with him, and she doesn't care if Kane goes and gets with Phyllis or anybody else. She's totally done, and Lily storms off without the rose. She calls Devin Hamilton Winters, Brighton James, about covering for her at work while she leaves town. So it is maternity leave time for Crystal Khalil. Jack comes over to ask Kane if Lily walking away was the price of what he's done. Kane says his whole life was destroyed, and Jack is just rubbing it in his face. Jack doesn't feel sorry for Kane, but does ask for proof that Victor used the AI against Jabot. He offers Kane top dollar for hard proof. Michael Baldwin and Nikki Newman plot to frame Kane on YNR. So Michael shows up over at the Newman Ranch looking for Victor, but finds Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, who tells him about Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, getting surgery for a broken leg because Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, choked Nick and caused a crash. Michael is happy that Adam is stepping up for Victor, but then the two of them start bickering about the AI. Adam knows Michael doesn't like Victor having it or using it, and Adam does hate Victor going after Jack, but says in the end he's loyal to the Newmans. So Adam demands that Michael take a side and says that Michael is close to Diane, Lauren Fenmore, Tracy Bregman, and Jack. Adam threatens Michael on Young and the Restless. Adam doesn't think Michael can be trusted, and they start bickering back and forth. So Adam promises he'll crush Michael if he betrays Victor. Then Nikki interrupts the confrontation and says the cops haven't found Matt Clark yet. Adam says Matt and anybody else that comes for the Newmans will pay. And then he storms out. Nikki and Michael agree they need to take action to save Victor from himself, because Nikki says Victor's hatred against Jack is getting worse by the day. Michael says they cannot let him destroy John Abbott's, Jerry Douglas, legacy. Michael suggests he and Nikki steal the AI and frame Kane for it. That way Victor loses the AI, he'll go after Kane, Jabot is saved. And Nikki and Michael will be in the clear flying under the radar on Young and the Restless. Kyle Abbott discovers a dangerous bargaining chip on YNR. On Thursday, January 8th, Kane changes things up with Phyllis. Lily harshly rejected him and she's leaving. To Phyllis, it may look like Kane is coming back to her and they may be partners in crime or in the bedroom. But I think he may be using Phyllis to get the proof against Victor or the AI itself. Kyle comes through with a way to stop Victor and tells his mom, Diane, he's got a bargaining chip they can use against the Newmans. Kyle tells Diane and Jack that Matt Clark from Sharon Newman's Sharon case and Nick's past is harassing them. Diane asks how Victor tied into it, and Kyle can't wait to tell them. I do wonder, because remember Matt was in the alley after the car crash and someone found him. I wonder if Kyle found Matt and it's one of those enemy of my enemy is my friend things. Maybe Kyle stashed Matt somewhere, just in case they can use him. Jack won't like that, but Diane would probably be down for it because she thinks Victor needs to pay at any price. Nick Newman's roadblock and Jack's shocking offer. Friday, January 9th, Nick hits a roadblock in his plan against Matt. I think that roadblock is the fact that Nick had surgery. His leg is broken, and he can't go running around chasing the bad guy. Phyllis tries to lure Damien over to the dark side. Phyllis may already have the AI or knows for sure that she can get it. She might have gone in and tested the system. I suspect Damien might play the bad boy to get what he wants from Phyllis now that Lily is gone. Jack brings Victor a shocking offer. I wonder if Jack offers Victor the whereabouts of Matt Clark, or if Kyle got proof for Matt to use against them. It might be one of those I'll burn you down if you don't cooperate situations. YNR Weekly Spoilers, January 12th to 16th. Romances and dark moves. The week of January 12th through the 16th looks like Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, and Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, are sparking a romance again. Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, and Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver. Talk about keeping their past in the past, but Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron, keeps on digging. Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, is going to be worried that Billy wants to run an unsubstantiated hit piece against Victor and Newman Media. So, Sally and Billy may have to deal with a confrontation about this. Sally is supposed to be the CEO, so Billy shouldn't be pulling stuff like that. Young and Restless spoilers. Kyle tangled up with Matt? Matt is far from done, and Kyle is somehow involved with him. Kyle might make a really dark move to protect the Abbotts, no matter what kind of villainous person he's got to get involved with to make it happen. Of course, Matt is furious and still wants the Newmans to pay. I'm not sure Kyle knows exactly how bad of a character Matt really is. Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun, is still in fear of her life. And Noah Newman, Lucas Adams, is going to do anything to keep her safe. Nick is recuperating from surgery. He'll be back home, but that leg is broken. That means he can't be out and about protecting Noah and Sharon. I think that's going to hit his ego hard because Nick is a punch first, ask questions later kind of guy. He's the muscle, not the brains of most operations. Victor, Nick, and Adam are all upset that Matt Clark escaped and are frustrated that the cops can't find him. I wonder if they're going to call in Paul Williams, Doug Davidson. Plus, Diane is counting on Kyle to stop Victor and may be on board with any low move that Kyle wants to make. Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks, and Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziade, are falling for each other, but Phyllis is worried. Michael and Nikki plan how to make their move to frame Damien, but it may be too late for that. Young and the Restless early spoilers, January 12th to 16th. Victor brutally blindsided. Kane plays ruthlessly dirty. Genoa City is bracing for one of the most explosive weeks of the Young and the Restless yet. From January 12th to 16th, the stakes are higher than ever, and fans can expect jaw-dropping betrayals, shocking revelations, and a full-blown power struggle that will leave Victor Newman reeling. The center of this chaos? Kane Ashby, who is about to show a side no one saw coming. Ruthless, calculating, and dangerously manipulative. As Victor gets blindsided in ways only Genoa City drama can deliver, alliances will fracture, secrets will spill, and the city's most powerful players will be forced to pick sides. Let's break down what viewers can expect in this electrifying week of YNR. Victor Newman's world shattered. Victor Newman has faced countless challenges over the years, but January 12th to 16th promises to be one of his toughest weeks yet. The patriarch of the Newman Empire will be blindsided in a way that leaves him questioning not only his business instincts, but also the loyalty of those closest to him. Early spoilers suggest that Victor's trust in someone he thought was an ally will crumble, leaving him vulnerable to attacks both personal and professional. The man in the spotlight is none other than Cain Ashby. For years, Cain has been the steady, affable businessman who played the long game quietly. But this week, fans will witness a side of Cain that has been simmering under the surface, a cold, strategic mastermind willing to do whatever it takes to climb the ladder. Victor, known for his razor-sharp intuition and business acumen, won't see this one coming. Cain's betrayal will be a masterclass in manipulation, and the fallout will reverberate through Newman Enterprises and beyond. Cain Ashby's ruthless game. So, how exactly will Cain blindside Victor? Early spoilers hint at a multi-pronged scheme that is as ruthless as it is shocking. Cain is set to exploit vulnerabilities in Victor's empire, striking at both business deals and personal relationships. From secret alliances to hidden maneuvers, Cain's strategy will be calculated to perfection. One key move will involve a high-stakes business transaction. Victor has always prided himself on being several steps ahead of his competitors, but Cain is about to turn the tables. He'll manipulate board members, exploit contractual loopholes, and orchestrate a series of moves designed to leave Victor exposed. The power play won't just be about money. Cain's goal is dominance, and he's willing to use deception and betrayal to achieve it. But Cain's dirty tactics won't stop at business. Reports suggest that he'll also exploit personal connections, leveraging secrets and alliances to weaken Victor's support system. Whether it's leveraging the loyalties of key executives or undermining family relationships, Cain is playing a game that is both ruthless and deeply personal. A power struggle that could redefine Genoa City. Victor Newman has always been the kingpin of Genoa City, but Cain's calculated attacks could mark a turning point. With Victor blindsided and vulnerable, other players in the city are likely to sense an opportunity. The early spoilers hint at shifting alliances that will shake the foundation of power in Genoa City. Expect some of Victor's closest allies to question their loyalties as Cain positions himself as a formidable player. Boardroom politics, family drama, and secretive deals will all collide, creating a tense, edge-of-your-seat week of drama. Cain's actions could even inspire others to take risks they might not normally consider, further destabilizing the balance of power. Fans can anticipate explosive confrontations, heated arguments, and possibly even physical altercations as the tension reaches a fever pitch. Genoa City will feel the impact of Cain's ruthless strategies long after the dust settles. Mariah and Tessa, innocent bystanders or unexpected players. While Victor and Cain take center stage with their high-stakes drama, other Genoa City residents won't escape the fallout. Early spoilers hint that Mariah Copeland and Tessa Porter could find themselves caught in the crossfire. Though they are not the main players in this particular power struggle, their relationships and loyalties may be tested as Cain's schemes unfold. Mariah, known for her strong moral compass, may face dilemmas where she has to choose between doing what's right and protecting those she loves. Tessa, meanwhile, could find her own secrets weaponized as part of Cain's strategy, forcing her into uncomfortable alliances. These storylines will add layers of emotional tension to an already high-stakes week. Nikki Newman's steadfast resolve. Amid all this chaos, one figure is expected to stand as a stabilizing force. Nikki Newman. Despite the turmoil threatening her family and the Newman Empire, Nikki's presence will be crucial in maintaining some semblance of order. Her loyalty, instincts, and fierce love for her family may be the key to helping Victor regain his footing, or at least weather the storm. However, Nikki is not invincible. Cain's ruthless maneuvers could also place her in precarious situations, testing her resilience and decision-making. Fans can expect emotionally charged moments where Nikki's determination will be put to the ultimate test, adding depth and emotional gravitas to the week's unfolding drama. Shocking revelations on multiple fronts. Early spoilers for January 12th to 16th indicate that Kane isn't the only one hiding secrets. Genoa City is known for its web of deceit, and multiple shocking revelations are expected to drop during this explosive week. From hidden affairs to undisclosed business dealings, these twists will intersect with Kane's power plays, creating a ripple effect across the city. Every character may face unexpected truths about their relationships, finances, and alliances, raising the tension and stakes in ways that will leave viewers clamoring for more. Even secondary players will have moments that could drastically shift the balance of power. Nothing in Genoa City is ever straightforward, and this week promises to deliver the kind of layered drama fans have come to love. Could Victor lose everything? The million-dollar question for fans is, can Victor Newman recover from Kane's ruthless betrayal? Or is this week the beginning of a decline for the legendary Newman empire? Early spoilers suggest that Victor will be forced to confront uncomfortable truths and make difficult choices to regain control. Whether it's reclaiming lost business assets, repairing fractured alliances, or reasserting his authority within his family, Victor's journey this week will be as strategic as Kane's. But the drama doesn't stop there. Viewers can also expect emotional confrontations that expose the human cost of betrayal. Victor may be blindsided, but his response will shape Genoa City's landscape for weeks to come. Genoa City fans are in for a ride. What makes this week truly gripping is the combination of personal and professional stakes. Kane's ruthless strategy is set to affect every corner of Genoa City, from the boardroom to the bedroom. Fans can expect tension-filled encounters, shocking reversals, and emotional fallout that will keep them on the edge of their seats. Social media is already buzzing with speculation about how far Kane will go, who will be caught in the crossfire, and whether Victor can reclaim his empire. Spoiler watchers are predicting alliances will crumble, friendships will fracture, and romantic relationships could be tested to the breaking point. The intensity of this storyline is a testament to YNR's ability to balance high-stakes drama with deeply personal character arcs. Viewers are not just watching a battle for power, they're witnessing the emotional repercussions of ambition, betrayal, and loyalty colliding in explosive ways. What to watch for? Key moments January 12th to 16th. Here's a breakdown of what fans should keep an eye on during this critical week. Victor blindsided by Kane. Expect jaw-dropping boardroom betrayals and a shocking revelation that puts Victor on the defensive. Kane's calculated moves. Watch for Kane leveraging secrets, alliances, and personal relationships to consolidate power. Mariah and Tessa in the crossfire. Innocent characters may be forced into tough decisions or alliances, adding emotional tension. Nikki Newman's resilience. Nikki's role as the stabilizing force could be key in helping Victor weather the storm, but she'll face tough choices. Multiple shocking revelations. Hidden secrets, affairs, and business deals will surface, creating ripple effects across Genoa City. Explosive confrontations. Expect heated arguments, betrayals exposed, and dramatic showdowns that will leave viewers reeling. Power shifts across Genoa City. Alliances and loyalties will be tested, potentially redefining who truly holds the power in the city. Why this week will be unforgettable. The combination of Kane's ruthless strategy, Victor's vulnerability, and the intersecting personal and professional conflicts ensures that January 12th to 16th will be a week YNR fans won't soon forget. The stakes are sky high, and the consequences will be felt for weeks to come. What makes this storyline particularly compelling is the depth of character development intertwined with high-stakes drama. Kane is not a one-dimensional villain. His motivations, intelligence, and strategic brilliance make him a force to be reckoned with. Victor, as always, is more than just a business mogul. He's a complex man whose emotional vulnerabilities make him relatable, even as he navigates the treacherous waters of betrayal. The emotional roller coaster this week promises to deliver moments of shock, awe, and heartbreak, the perfect blend that has kept YNR fans hooked for decades. Final thoughts. as Genoa City braces for the explosive week of January 12th to 16th. One thing is clear: no one is safe. Victor Newman, the city's most formidable force, will be blindsided by Kane Ashby's ruthless tactics, setting the stage for an unforgettable clash of power, loyalty, and ambition. Fans can expect jaw-dropping betrayals, emotional confrontations, and a reshuffling of alliances that will change the landscape of Genoa City forever. From shocking revelations to high-stakes boardroom battles and deeply personal struggles, this week of The Young and the Restless is shaping up to be an unmissable event. Kane's ruthless game plan will test the limits of every character involved, and as the drama unfolds, viewers will be left wondering, who will emerge victorious? Who will be left in ruin? And can Victor Newman recover from one of the most brutal betrayals in Genoa City history? Today's shocking news of The Young and the Restless, the battle for AI control, and Billy's risky move on YNR. Genoa City is on fire this week, and The Young and the Restless is turning up the heat in ways fans won't want to miss. From corporate warfare to personal betrayals, the storyline surrounding the battle for AI control has become one of the most gripping plots in recent memory. At the center of the chaos, Billy Abbott, whose latest move may either solidify his position or completely ruin him. Strap in, because YNR spoilers for today promise shocking twists, high-stakes drama, and jaw-dropping confrontations that could change the game for several key characters. AI takes center stage in Genoa City. Artificial intelligence has never been more than a background plot device in Genoa City until now. The Newman-Abbott tech war has escalated beyond boardroom banter and into a full-blown corporate battlefield. Victor Newman, as always, remains a formidable force. But with the AI project intended to revolutionize Newman Enterprises' operations and predict market trends, now at stake, tensions have skyrocketed. Every move in this game is strategic, every alliance potentially deadly, and every mistake can be fatal for careers. Victor's rivals know his weaknesses, his stubborn pride, his occasional overconfidence, and his unwillingness to trust anyone fully. Enter Billy Abbott, who has historically been underestimated by his father and others. Billy's decision to stake a claim in this high-tech struggle has put him directly in Victor's crosshairs, but it's a gamble that could either earn him respect or see him crash spectacularly. Billy's risky maneuver. Billy's latest move is audacious and dangerous. He's taken a calculated risk by attempting to assert control over the AI project, positioning himself as a key decision-maker in a corporate sphere where he has often been dismissed. For years, Billy has battled the perception that he's impulsive or reckless. Now he's trying to prove he can operate on Victor's level. This risky strategy has several components. First, Billy is working behind the scenes to secure critical partnerships with tech innovators who have previously been loyal to Newman Enterprises. By courting these allies, he hopes to carve out a power base strong enough to challenge Victor's dominance. Second, he's quietly leveraging his personal connections to sway board members and industry insiders, playing a subtle but extremely dangerous game of chess. Finally, and perhaps most dangerously, Billy is using the AI itself to predict competitor moves and outmaneuver Victor strategically. It's bold, brilliant, and utterly fraught with peril. Victor Newman, blindsided? Victor has faced many challenges throughout his long reign in Genoa City, but this week he might be blindsided. With Billy maneuvering in unexpected ways, Victor's control over the AI project is slipping. He is, by all accounts, frustrated and bewildered by the sudden emergence of this internal threat. Traditionally, Victor thrives when he can manipulate outcomes with a combination of charm, intimidation, and sheer willpower. But Billy's new approach, part tech-savvy, part daring, has caught even him off guard. Fans of the show will remember that Victor has always underestimated Billy, sometimes treating him like the family underdog rather than a legitimate threat. That underestimation could be costly. With corporate rivals circling and the stakes higher than ever, the tension between father and son is reaching a boiling point. Genoa City residents watching from the sidelines know this isn't just about technology. It's about family, legacy, and power. And in Victor's world, those things are never easily shared. A web of alliances and betrayals. Of course, Billy is not operating in isolation. In true Young and the Restless fashion, alliances are being formed and broken at lightning speed. The AI project has brought together unlikely collaborators, including key players from both the Newman and Abbott camps. Some are motivated by ambition, others by fear, and some by revenge. Kane Ashby has emerged as a critical figure in this high-stakes game. Known for his ruthless pragmatism and corporate cunning, Kane has made moves that complicate Billy's plans and push the boundaries of ethical business conduct. Sources close to the show suggest that Kane's interference may force Billy to make even riskier decisions, potentially putting his career and his family's safety on the line. Meanwhile, Victoria Newman is quietly weighing her options. Always a shrewd operator, Victoria has observed the struggle for AI control and is considering whether she can exploit Billy's audacity for her own gain. The family tension here is electric. Victor, Billy, Victoria, and Kane are all players in a game where one misstep could lead to catastrophic fallout. The personal stakes are as high as the professional ones, which is exactly what makes this storyline so engaging for fans. Shocking twists ahead. Soap opera audiences know that high-stakes corporate battles in Genoa City never stay in the boardroom. Emotional conflicts, betrayals, and unexpected alliances will inevitably spill over into personal relationships. Billy's move to seize AI control could trigger a cascade of shocking events. First, there's the potential for a public showdown between Billy and Victor. Sources indicate that the tension may escalate into a heated confrontation, with harsh words, accusations of betrayal, and perhaps even legal maneuvering. Viewers can expect Victor to react in classic fashion, full of bluster, strategic maneuvering, and, of course, some emotional outbursts that will leave fans gasping. Then, there's the looming risk of technology backfiring. The AI itself is not a neutral observer. It's designed to anticipate human behavior, and in a world of complex emotions and corporate subterfuge, it could create outcomes no one expects. Will Billy's use of AI give him the upper hand, or will it become his undoing? In Genoa City, technology and human ambition rarely mix without sparks flying, and often those sparks become full-blown explosions. Mariah, Tessa, and the emotional fallout. While the AI battle dominates the corporate landscape, personal storylines are interweaving in ways that make this arc even more compelling. Mariah Copeland, Tessa Porter, and other key characters are feeling the ripples from Billy's audacious actions. In particular, tensions between business and family loyalties are coming to a head. Mariah, who has her own history of feeling threatened by corporate manipulations, may find herself in the crossfire. Fans can expect emotional confrontations as well. Billy's decisions could inadvertently hurt loved ones, raising questions about loyalty, trust, and morality. Tessa, always a voice of reason, may be forced to confront difficult truths about Billy's ambitions and the lengths he's willing to go to achieve them. In Genoa City, personal and professional boundaries are rarely respected, and this week promises some of the most heart-wrenching scenes of the season. Predictions for the week ahead. Based on insider information and spoiler previews, here's what fans might expect in the coming episodes. Billy makes a bold public move. Expect Billy to assert his position in a boardroom setting, possibly challenging Victor directly and staking his claim over the AI project. The scene is likely to be tense, dramatic, and packed with emotion. Victor retaliates. Victor Newman does not take challenges lightly. Fans can anticipate a calculated response from Victor, possibly involving corporate sabotage, legal threats, or strategic manipulation to undermine Billy's efforts. Kane's ruthless strategy. Kane Ashby's involvement is poised to create chaos. His next move could complicate alliances, create distrust, and force Billy into making even riskier decisions that could have severe consequences for everyone involved. AI gone rogue? The technology at the heart of the conflict may not remain predictable. With Billy attempting to use it strategically, there's potential for unintended consequences, including errors in predictions, leaks of sensitive information, or even corporate espionage. Emotional showdowns. Expect personal conflicts to mirror corporate battles. Family members, colleagues, and romantic partners will all be drawn into the fallout from Billy's ambitious gamble. There could be intense confrontations, shocking betrayals, and moments of raw emotion that highlight the human cost of corporate ambition. Fan reactions and social media buzz. The online young and the Restless community is already buzzing with speculation about Billy's move. Social media reactions suggest that fans are divided. Some applaud Billy's ambition, seeing him finally stepping into his own power. Others worry that he's biting off more than he can chew. Comment threads are filled with theories about how Victor will respond, whether Kane will betray Billy, and if AI itself might play a larger role than anyone anticipates. The excitement is palpable. Fans love a storyline that blends corporate intrigue with personal drama, and the AI battle is delivering both. Memes, reaction videos, and fan forums are exploding with predictions, fan art, and heated debates about what Billy should do next. YNR has successfully tapped into a modern theme, technology and power, while keeping it grounded in the soap opera world of betrayal, ambition, and family tension. Why this storyline matters. The significance of the AI storyline extends beyond mere corporate drama. It reflects a deeper exploration of character evolution, ambition, and the consequences of unchecked risk. Billy Abbott, often overshadowed in Genoa City, is being given a chance to redefine himself. Victor Newman, the perennial power broker, is being forced to confront the reality that his empire is not immune to disruption. And Kane Ashby, with his cunning and unpredictability, serves as a reminder that in Genoa City, no one is ever safe from manipulation or betrayal. This story also highlights YNR's ability to integrate contemporary themes like technology, AI, and corporate strategy into its traditional soap opera format. By doing so, the show maintains relevance, engaging both longtime fans and new viewers intrigued by modern dilemmas and high-stakes conflict. The bottom line: Genoa City has entered a new era of tension, intrigue, and high-stakes drama. The battle for AI control is more than just a corporate struggle. It's a clash of egos, ambitions, and family loyalties. Billy Abbott's risky gamble has the potential to reshape the power dynamics of the city, putting him in direct conflict with his father, his colleagues, and the very technology he hopes to control. As the week unfolds, fans can expect shocking confrontations, strategic maneuvering, and deeply emotional moments that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. The AI project is no longer just a tool. It's a catalyst for drama, betrayal, and unexpected alliances. For those following the twists and turns of the young and the restless, this week promises some of the most intense and memorable episodes in recent memory. Billy's gamble may either establish him as a formidable player in Genoa City, or result in a spectacular fall from grace. Either way, viewers are guaranteed edge-of-the-seat drama, shocking revelations, and unforgettable confrontations that will dominate conversations online and offline.